Hello! It's Monday. It's time for my Monday AMA. I'm so excited. It's 3 p.m. I do these every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What is my Cardano AMA? Well, really the main goal of my Cardano AMA is to provide value to the Cardano community with education, right? I've been doing this for a while. So what happens is you guys come with good questions, I give you some good answers, and hopefully overall we increase, the education of Cardano. A lot of people come here for price, and hopefully a lot of you stay with passion, right? And you'll see that passion today. So there's already 120 people here waiting. What the heck's going on, everybody? Was it the clickbait title? If you guys want to support this channel, the best way you can do so is by delegating to Bloom. We have Bloom through Bloom 6, and we were actually the 8th ever block minted on the Cardano blockchain. So we've been here from the beginning, and we'll be here till year end. Bloom, let's go with Bloom 4 today. Bloom 4 is going to kill it. So if you have not already staked, make sure you stake to Bloom 4 and earn 5.25% a year on your ADA. Another way you can support me is just leave a like on this video. It's very simple. Click the like button, click the notification bell, click all, also the subscribe button, and then leaving a comment down below if you already have not, if you're not watching this live. So let's say hi to everybody real quick, man. I see a lot of familiar faces. What's up, Rand? How you doing, man? How you doing? I haven't seen you for a while in a live stream other than your live streams, man. What's up, Anthony? What's up, David? What's up, Ryan? Albert, how are you doing today, man? Here we go. John Corp, Ryan Dawson, M. Ant. What is up, everybody? I'm happy to see you all here, man. I love Mondays. Mondays are so fun. I look forward to these every Monday. What's up, man? Jay Bro, Issa, Jonathan, let a few people come in before we start talking. We have a lot of information today. I'm hyped. It's going to be a great live stream. It's going to be even better than the one last week. I don't know how we can top last week's, but we're going to do it. Yeah, we're still live, Johnny. We're still live. What is up, everybody? How are you guys all doing? Africa, Unknown, Hoven, Windier, what is up? So we're going to be doing a Bloom token airdrop today, and it's going to be much better than the last one. We're not going to just be sending numbers this time around. You know what we're going to be doing? I've got the setup for you boys and girls. I always want to say for the boys, but for you ladies and gentlemen, I've got an actual giveaway setup. Very simple. All you do is you join the Discord server down below. You go to giveaway. We'll do this real quick live. This is how you enter the giveaway for Bloom tokens. There's going to be 5 winners of this contest today. And these Bloom tokens are hard to come by. You guys will be 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The seven top people to ever earn Bloom tokens in history. It's crazy. All right, let's go to Discord. We'll do this live. I'm so excited. I'm like, After the one last week, you guys just got me. You got me in the zone, man. I'm so hype. It's gonna take me a second. All right, so let me switch back over. All right, there we go. So once you join the Discord server, this is how you get your Bloom tokens. And I'm thinking maybe we should do this every Monday. Every Monday we should do this. AMA, Bloom token airdrop. What's going on? Okay, so what you do is you join the Discord server with the link down below, also the link in the little chat box up there, and you react to this right here. Click that little react button. I'm going to try to make it the Bloom one next time, but this time, I see you guys dancing with the mythical emoji. You have to react with the ta-da emoji, and that's all you have to do to enter the giveaway for the Bloom tokens. We're getting high tech. We're not typing numbers in the chat anymore. We're getting high tech. We've made it. I see 17 people have already clicked that button. You guys are killing it. I'm really excited to send out some more Bloom tokens. So let's talk a little bit more about Bloom tokens before we go into the Coinbase stuff. Let me switch back. Okay, so Bloom tokens. How's this going to work? I know you guys are so excited for this. So you are going to earn Bloom tokens from staking to Bloom. That's how it works. And it's going to be based on the amount of ADA that you have, and it's going to be based on how long you've staked. And here's the cool thing is if you've staked with Bloom from day one, you have earned Bloom tokens from day one, right? So it's we're going to be doing a lot of value proposition with this. We got a lot of stuff in the works, but the way it's going to work is on our website, we're going to have a faucet. You're going to go to bloompool.io/Bloom tokens or whatever we call it. We might have a couple different domains for it. You log in there, you go there, you log in, and then you go to the faucet and you type in your address and then it'll show you the exact amount of Bloom tokens you've earned per the amount of ADA that you've staked for how long you've staked it, and you can claim them at any time. That's how it's going to work. It's pretty awesome, and there's going to be more to this little faucet, but I'm not going to give any more details today. I'm sure you guys can get it out of me on a later date. You know, I always get giddy about this stuff and release information too early, kind of like I am right now. But that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a Bloom faucet. I'm hype. I'm doing my weird little you know. But let's go. I'm going to say hi to everybody real quick, and then we'll go into the more news, more stuff we have to talk about. Jay Bro, what's up, man? Naresh says, boom, Coinbase listing ADA. We're going to be talking about that in a second. Celtic says, ducking ads. Yeah, screw these ads, man. Screw these ads. Coinbase listing ADA question mark. We're going to be talking about that, man. I just missed that explanation. Let's go. Happy Monday, y'all. Dude, Mondays are the best days. They're AMA days, man. Anthony, my partner at Bloom, we always talk, and I'll tell him, I was like, hey, guess what today is? Monday. He's like, it's Monday. He always gets so hyped with me, man. It's cool. It's cool. All right. So you guys keep saying Coinbase. So I wanted to talk about this, right? So we all were pretty hype yesterday. So Charles, for the first time ever, did his first scheduled Coinbase. He did his first scheduled AMA. And this AMA happened to fall on the same time as a Coinbase system upgrade, right? So this is what we were all thinking. You know, we were all thinking like, okay, this is falling on the same time as the Coinbase upgrade. Charles never does an AMA. He's been talking about birds, a big liquidity event. He's been talking about this for months. He's been hyping us up. And honestly, I think Charles is the problem. He keeps feeding us too much. You know, he keeps getting us too damn hype, and then it never comes, right? So we were all like, birds are coming. We've been expecting this for a while. It's March. Cardano's killing it. We're the number 3 cryptocurrency right now, and we're still not on Coinbase. So it's coming. It is inevitable. Cardano is inevitable. So where the hell's the Coinbase listing, right? So that's why we're all freaking out. Well, Charles does his AMA yesterday, doesn't say anything about it, but he does mention the birds. So what does he say about the birds? Essentially that, you know, he was expecting this large liquidity event last month, which I think the large liquidity event is Coinbase, right? Because when you think about it, what other large liquidity events could there be? You know, some people say Square, bullshit. Robinhood, bullshit. I don't believe, dude, Coinbase is it. That's the last liquidity event because some states in the United States can't accept, you can't buy crypto unless you're using like Voyager, you know, so New York, you know, think of all of the people in New York that want to buy ADA through Coinbase, right? So that's the large liquidity event. It has to be. I cannot think of anything else, right? I mean, I don't know for sure, right? But that has to be the large liquidity event. So it seems like it was supposed to list last month. And if you watch his AMA, you know, he says that, you know, and you can tell he's a bit disappointed, you know, and he often talks about really how big Coinbase is and how they just did this IPO, you know, to get on the stock market and how it's really stretched them out. And I think his disappointment is he's being told that Coinbase was going to be listed maybe even yesterday, right? And it just doesn't come. And that's when he says, oh, Coinbase is too big, you know? And then he starts talking about, well, it doesn't matter if Coinbase is listed because it's inevitable. It's going to happen, right? And this got me thinking, I cannot wait until Coinbase is listed for one reason. It's not because like, oh, it's a large liquidity event. It's going to shoot the price to the moon. We're already mooning, boys. We're already mooning. What are we at right now? $1.13? You know, and this is, I keep seeing people complain about the price. They keep saying like, oh, ADA's been stagnant for like a week. It's like, what? Look at the 3-month chart. Look at the 3-month chart. We have already mooned. So it's not like I'm sitting here waiting on Coinbase, you know, to moon the price of ADA. I'm ready for the Coinbase listing to never talk about it again. You know what I mean? I'm so sick of getting excited and these birds and this liquidity and all this like, he's feeding us. And then it never comes. It never comes. Well, it's coming, man. It's coming. When Charles says that he thinks it's going to happen this month, and if it doesn't happen, it's going to be next month, I really think that he's speaking about Coinbase. And I think that he's specifically talking about that they're telling him that it's going to come, and then it never comes, right? So I think we're going to get it. I think we're going to get it very soon, and I'm ready for it so we never have to talk about it again. because it's just, I feel like at this point with where we're at with Cardano, top 3 cryptocurrency in the world right now, and we're not on Coinbase. I mean, it has to be any day now. It has to be any day. But at the same time, does it really matter at this point? The price is already mooned, right? It's just, the only cool thing about it is I can just get my grandma, to just buy ADA on Coinbase. My grandma's been calling me, pay. I know you told me to buy this ADA at 3 cents for years. Well, now that it's $1.13, I would like to invest. I'm like, okay, grandma, okay. Well, do I show her Binance US? She's looking at all these charts. It's just, that's what I'm excited for is really the ability for retail investors that are new to this stuff to be able to use Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. But I don't think we're going to see this big, huge price pump for it because we're already at the moon, boys. We're already on it. We're already at the moon, right? So what's the next thing I want to talk about? The Alonzo Hardfork. Really excited. Someone said, you on it, bro? I'm telling you, you guys hyped me up, man. You guys hyped me up. I was a little jumpy before I got in here, man. Stop spamming chat before you get banned, DeMarcher. Someone remove those. That makes me angry. Don't spam something 5 times, man. Do I have to put him on slow mode, man? It makes me angry. I'll answer a couple questions. We'll go to the next topic. I want to interact a little bit. Still getting 5% beats a bank. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Of course ADA beats a bank, man, because you are your own bank. Someone said, big pay, you on it today, bro. I told you, I'm hyped, man. Well, you did call people noobs. The J call people noobs, man? It's third if you ignore Tether and BNB. And we've been going back and forth with BNB. So I might be wrong, 4th. Okay, the 4th currency. Oh, no. Charles does defend Coinbase. I do see that, man. I do see that. What do you think will happen to SingularityNet once ADA and AGI coin is released? I think great things are coming, man. I think you're asking a price question, so I'm not really going to answer. I don't think there's going to be this big bump. You know what I mean? But I'm really excited for that. I think AGI and ADA are going to do some great things. I mean, even IOG and them are getting an office together. Why does it make you angry? I don't know. It's just like, dude, there's already so many people talking. Imagine being the asshole that spams something 5 times and makes it so I, who am trying to read all of your messages, miss 5 messages. I mean, that's just rude, man. What is your relation to Cardano? I mean, nothing really. I actually run a stake pool for Cardano called Bloom. I was one of the first stake pool operators in the Friends and Family testnet. Back in the day, there were only 20 of us, and IOG kind of helped us and trained us on how to be stake pool operators. I've just kind of been here for years. I don't have any relation, right? This is a decentralized protocol, right? So I can say, I work for Cardano or Cardano's my boss, but who is that really? It's a protocol, right? So Ben Harris says, oh, shoot, all mine's on eToro. I can't transfer it to a wallet. Man, you got to get your ADA off eToro, man. You can't do that, man. You can't have it. So when you're on eToro, they take your ADA and they stake it to their own pools, man. So, and I don't even think they pay you as high percent. So there's this old saying in crypto, if you haven't heard it, man, it's not your keys, not your coins. And what that is saying is if you hold your crypto on an exchange, the exchange can crash, they can take your crypto, they earn your returns, and it kind of defeats the whole purpose of cryptocurrency, right? Because being your own bank and financial freedom is really at the core of all of this. So by holding your funds on eToro, it just kind of defeats the purpose, man. And there's not like a benefit that outweighs the rewards, right? Does that make sense? J Bro says, you're Charles, bro. What do you mean? I'm a descendant of Charles. I'm speaking his mission. When do you think we'll have a Cardano DEX? Well, okay, we'll use this question to really go into the Alonzo Hardfork, right? Also, there's 507 people here and only 150 likes. What the hell is going on there, man? Smash that like button. Let's send this live stream to the moon, man. There's already 513 people here. We're 14 minutes in, and we have 150 likes. Come on. Let's do this, man. Smash that like button. I'm waiting for it to jump. Let's see how many of a second delay there is. So it seems like there's about a 7-second delay because I always say go, doop. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it, man. Smashing the like button really does help. And even when I'm watching videos, I always forget to get it. So when is the Alonzo Hardfork? If I had to guess, so they've always said April. If I had to guess, it's either going to be late April or early. I'm a weenie. I always have to early May. I have to count in order to do that. So I'm sorry. I just did that live. It's ridiculous. Alka said, Team Bloom to the moon. I love it, man. I love it. Bloom token to the moon, man. Not financial advice. I'm obviously giving these away for free. Deliver some content. I have been, man. I have been. Nico said, clickbait? What do you mean, man? How did I clickbait? I said Coinbase, but I talked about Coinbase for probably like 8 minutes. No more moons, only Mars. We're on the moon now, boys. We're on the moon now. 232 likes. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. What's more important in your opinion, ADA Coinbase listing or Ethiopia contract? It depends on what you deem is more important, right? To me, an Ethiopia contract's way more important, but in terms of price, obviously I think Coinbase would do more, not financial advice, but Ethiopia is way more important. But you got to keep in mind that's something that's going to take years, right? It's not like, oh, we got this Ethiopia contract, then all of a sudden we have all of these users and the price goes up. That agreement is something that will take years. Right. So in terms of impact on the world and on people and on people's lives, the Ethiopia contract is way, way, way more important. Right. But in terms of your bags, obviously Coinbase. Will you eventually sell some NFTs? What kind? I have some NFT stuff in the works, but that's one of those things that I can't talk about yet. But dude, I'm doing some big stuff, man. I think you guys are really going to like it. I'm really excited. It's been a little bit of a passion project for me lately. Are you worried about transaction per second? In case of scalability, will it affect decentralization? It's a good question, man. Well, it seems like with anything, there's always more trade-offs. There's always trade-offs with scalability. But no, currently with transactions per second, I'm not worried about it at all. We're killing it right now. And then, at the end of this year, we're going to get Basho, and Basho is really focused on scalability. So no, man, I'm not worried about it at all. Someone said, how much Cardano do you own? So I'm sure you mean ADA. Right, so I own 2 ADA. I've been staking it for a while. I've been earning 5.25% a year. So by the end of the year, what's 5% of 2, man? I'm gonna have 2.10 ADA. I've been killing it. I've been killing it, boys, and I'm sure you have too. How much money will be lost from stimulus when FOMO gets sold? I don't know, man. The stimulus stuff always sketches me out. You know what I mean? I have no idea what's going to happen with the stimulus stuff. And also, I missed a couple super chats, man. I was talking to myself. So Cardano Pizza Man with the $1 super chat, I really appreciate it. And then One Trippy Planet, I hope you've been doing well, man. We used to talk a bunch more, but we haven't talked for a minute. But I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, man, with some juice. I wish I would have known you were coming. I would have got some juice, man, or some kombucha, but I got some Essentia today. You got to stay hydrated. I also got another super chat from Cardano Pizza Man. What's up, y'all? Eat more pizza. I don't know if that's good for you, man. I need some whole grain pizza, some cauliflower pizza, man. His carbs would kill me. I'd be dead right now. My hype, my energy right now, if I ate some pizza before I came on here, I'd just be like, Erg got screwed. What do you mean Erg got screwed, man? How did Erg get screwed? Crawford said, helping millions of people out of poverty is way more important than Coinbase. Agreed, man, agreed. $1? Dude, I gotta look at this. No way. No way. Also, please click that like button. I'm a YouTube shill. I have to say that because I always forget. Erg didn't get screwed. It's at 250, man. It's at 250. Did you see a time anyone can just download an app and then stake their own ADA on their PC? Maybe someone with coding skills could set up and apply for a grant to develop such app. You can actually do that with Daedalus, man. That's all you got to do. You could just stake with Daedalus. We already have that app, brother. Do you think we're in a super cycle? Do you mean like the parabolic euphoria phase, Michael? Vote for that funding on Catalyst. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about today. So Project Catalyst, you guys may have been having some issues voting. I personally have been having some issues voting. I actually cannot vote with any of my wallets, right? And the issue was Yoroi, right? So there's actually going to be a whole nother voting phase for the people that were affected by that. And I am angry. I am angry. You know it cost me 0.2 ADA to register to vote? Who's going to refund that? I'm pissed. But yeah, you guys, if you did register to vote with your Roy and you're having those issues, you're going to be able to actually vote. I think you're actually going to be able to register to vote and then vote like everyone else in a personal period. And I'm going to release more details. Let me pull it up while I'm talking about it because I know people are going to be watching this later. So I actually did just get that. Hold on, I got to do this fast. I got to do this fast or you guys leave. You're so impatient. Okay, so... Okay, your Roys will simply need to open up the app again on 19 UTC on the 26th of March and complete the voting by rescanning. You will need your QR pin to do so. Instead, we're going to open up a special voting round for all your Roy users at the end of the month, 19 UTC 26th of March to the 29th of March. So it's a 3-day period. Very, very important, if you guys miss that voting time. So someone said, I always miss your questions on purpose. I don't miss any questions on purpose. There's a lot of chats coming in, man. I'm getting used to this. I try to read all of them, but I should honestly not do that. Okay. Do you think we should regularly change spending passwords? No, I would just honestly use a hardware device, man. So then you never have to worry about anything ever again. I can't vote because I don't have 3,200 ADA. It's far too high. Yeah, that is pretty high, man, especially with the price of ADA now. I think it's way too high. How do I track my voting rewards payout? So they're actually just paid to your staking address, and there's really not a good way to track it right now. I have to be honest, fair. Great question, though. Hashbeats Cash says, I like that name, by the way, brother. I've been a Daedalus fanboy since 2017 when it was crap, but believed in the team, man. I'm a Yoroi fanboy. I'm a Yoroi fanboy, man. But Daedalus is getting way, way better. Way better. It's come so far in the past year. Current fee for ADA transaction is 0.18 ADA. Will Cardano have the same problem as ETH in the case its price increases? No. So the min fee for Cardano is actually something that we can all vote on, right? So ETH has this issue where you can only have so many transactions in a block. And what people can do is essentially bribe the miners by increasing their fee so their transaction gets in first, right? So you just essentially have this incentive to race to the top, right? Especially when you're struggling from success like Ethereum is. Whereas Cardano, the fee is actually a parameter that we all vote on to lower, right? And also, you got to think about how much cheaper it is to operate a stake pool than a mining farm, There's a lot of reasons. And then also, the rewards reserve, we're just in the beginning, and as transactions pick up over time, more ADA. So no, I don't think we're going to have issues specifically. It's just they're designed differently. If we think the fees are too high, then we all have a vote to lower the fees, right? That's how it works. DLK said, I couldn't vote on Yoroi, so I downloaded Daedalus Flight to vote. I hope that worked, man. Someone said, oh, maybe you need more than your 2 ADA. No, man, when I can't say that. I was gonna make a joke and say when ADA's $2,000, I'll be living off my passive income returns, but that's just a joke, man. It's just a joke. ADA will not go to $2,000. It's just like, it's bad that I have to say that, it sucks. Stephen Walton said, I didn't have a chance to get my ADA in the Yoroi wallet in time to register to vote last week. Wonder if I'll be able to register for the second voting round now. I think you already missed your registration vote, but maybe this little second time you'll be able to. What's up, Jeff, man? How are you doing today? From Swag Stake Pool. Also, if you guys are enjoying this podcast so far, please click that like button, click subscribe, and also the notification bell and click all. I do these every Monday at 3 p.m. EST. I just answer your guys' questions. So if you guys come with good questions, you get a good AMA. It's pretty simple. It's a simple exchange, Also, we're doing a Bloom token giveaway. All you have to do is join the Discord server down below, go to the giveaway channel and click react. I know you guys want some Bloom tokens. Hey, Pay, what are your team and Bloom thinking of for the Bloom token? We have a lot of stuff in the works, and we're going to be releasing more information about that soon. But you earn for staking to Bloom. If you have staked to Bloom in the past, then you will actually... Breaking Bald said, I know it's a joke. I know you know it's a joke, man, but I have to actually be very careful about what I say, because people can, get a little overzealous. They think something's going to go to $2,000 and then they take out a second mortgage on their house because this man in a turquoise tie-dye hoodie, or not hoodie, but long sleeve shirt said that. I just have to be really careful with what I say at this point. So someone said, why won't ADA go to 2,000 USD? Well, Sigmund, this is a good question, man. It's market caps, right? So not financial advice. I'll preface this before we go into this question, but it is a great question. So the way you should look at cryptocurrencies is by their market cap. That's what's most important, right? And you get the market cap by taking the price of the coin and timesing it or multiplying it by the circulating supply. So then that's how you get, $203 billion for Ethereum, right? So why can't it go to 2,000 USD, right? So let's just do easy math and say we're at $1 right now. And at $1, the market cap for ADA is 30 million. So we'll pull up a little calculator over here and we'll go into this. So market cap's what's most important, right? Because, for example, ADA has 31 billion tokens, which scares some people. They're like, oh, there's so many tokens. No, man. The amount of tokens is good because the price is low. Investors look at that and think, it's like a mental thing. I can get more of these tokens. It makes me feel good because the supply is so high, when in reality, all that matters is the market cap, right? So what we can do here is we can pull up this little calculator and we'll say at $1, the market cap for ADA is $30 billion. So we can type in $30 billion, or that's 30 million. So we'll add 3 more zeros there. And then we times that by, so if ADA was $1, it's going to take 2,000x increase, right, to get to $2,000. And that would leave the market cap at $60 trillion, right? So I'm not a big, finance guy, but let's look at Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin right now is at $956 billion, right? It's about to be $1 trillion. It touched $1 trillion. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing. Well, for ADA to be $2,000 per coin, Cardano, or not Cardano, but ADA would have to increase 20x, or not 20x, 2000x, which is nuts. And then also, let's just compare it to Bitcoin. If it were at Bitcoin's price right now, it would have to go up 60x, not Bitcoin's price, but Bitcoin's market cap. It would have to go up 60x to reach that point, right? So, I mean, theoretically, right, not financial advice, over a long span of time and the inflation of the dollar, it could go to 2,000. But is that likely? No. No, it's not likely, right? I mean, a $60 trillion market cap is just nuts, right? So what would have to happen is hyperinflation of the dollar, where all assets would be hyperinflated, real estate, gold, everything, right? So that's why, and a lot of people think, they look at Bitcoin and they see 51,000, right? So they think, oh, well, ADA is $1, it can go to 51,000. No, and it's for one reason. It's because of the circulating supply. What matters is market cap. That's all that matters, right? It doesn't matter that ADA has more tokens. It doesn't matter that ADA is a smaller price, other than for retail investors that think, oh, looks like a better purchase. But no, what matters is the market cap, right? So there's that. That's why it can't go to 2,000, man. Great question. Great question. Loved it, man. I loved it. Curtis said, Big Pay is legit when he doesn't pander to viewers. Most are scared to give the community shit for fear of views dropping. What I give you guys shit about? What'd you get? $100 is already nuts enough. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Peter said, oops, we totally disagree. What do we disagree about, Peter? Peter said, I believe derivatives are in the quadrillions and ADA will have a role in those small contracts, I think. Man, I'm telling you, if ADA is that high, we're not going to be measuring things in dollars anymore. If ADA is at a few trillion dollars, we're not going to be measuring things in dollars. Why would we? You know what I mean? I already feel that we're in the inevitable phase, but Phony said, big pay. It can go to 2,000 if we burn it. But Charles says he is not into that, and I greatly respect him for that. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about burning tokens. So a lot of people just like think that that's such a good thing, but the issue with that is we all have our own tokens, right? So, it's whose tokens are we really going to burn, right? And also, when you look at transaction fees, well, people say, oh, well, we can just burn transaction fees. Well, you guys do realize that transaction fees are not just paid to the miners in Cardano. They're actually paid to the delegates, right? They're paid to everyone, right? So as transactions pick up, because staking rewards actually go down over time, but transaction rewards are going to go up based on the transactions in the system. So everyone is paid for transactions, right? So when we vote on transaction fees, it's not going to be this argument between the miners, or not the miners, but the stake pool operators and the delegates. Everyone's, payments are on the line when we vote on that, So, it's just like, do we want to burn our staking rewards? No, there's no reason to burn tokens, man. There's no reason to burn tokens. It just doesn't matter. What truly matters is market cap, And also it's like, well, instead of burning tokens, what we actually do with these tokens? We actually put them in a treasury and use that to fund projects that actually build on top of the Cardano blockchain, right? That's what we do with our tokens instead of burning them to increase the price for traders, right? I have one question, please. What happens if all ADA is 100% staked? What will happen to staking rewards then? Will we get transaction rewards instead of staking rewards? So if 100% of the ADA is staked, then nothing happens. That's really cool that we actually did that. But no, your rewards do not go down from 100% of the ADA being staked. Not at all. They will stay the exact same. But keep in mind, as I said earlier, they do go down over time. Tuan said, we're paying those TX fees. Are you really though, Tuan? How many transactions do you use, right? It's really power users that are going to be paying the majority of these TX fees and exchanges because, in the past couple of weeks, I've probably done 30 to 50 transactions. So now imagine an exchange, right? I think it's probably Pareto's principle. I bet that 20% of users are paying 80% of the transactions, man. So I wouldn't say that you're paying those fees. You are in a way, but not a large portion, man, not a large portion. Can you please explain the use case for ADA if fees can be paid in dApps native tokens? So this is a funny thing, Bitcoin. Great question, man. You guys are killing it today. I love you. You guys are killing it. And because you're killing it, smash that like button. 325 people here, or 550 people here, 325 likes. Let's get those numbers up. So it's a great question, Bitcoin Wallet. So essentially what he's saying is, what is the use case for ADA if people can actually pay transaction fees in a different token? Well, there's a lot of use cases for ADA, right? So, obviously you earn staking percentage off of it. It can also be used to vote, right? So there's multiple use cases for ADA, and there will continue to be more, but this is the kicker. So that is still a use case for ADA because the way it works is you have a stake pool operator, and this is called Babel fees. You have a stake pool operator that essentially holds liquidity of two tokens. So when you want to pay a transaction in a different token, let's say it's AGI, because we all love AGI here. What happens is you pay the fee in AGI, and then I get a little bit of a percent of that fee as a stake pool operator holding the liquidity of both ADA and AGI. So you pay the AGI to me, and then I submit a transaction to the blockchain and pay that fee in ADA for you. That's how it works. So ADA is still being used. The transactions are still being paid in ADA, and staking rewards will still go to all delegates in the ecosystem, except you don't even know that. You're just paying another fee, with a little bit of an upcharge. So that's damn cool, man. When he told me that, Charles Hoskinson actually told me that on the live stream I did with him, and I was pretty mind blown. It was so sick. I got a super chat from Jerome. He says, "Hi, Big Pay. Trying to stake ADA on my Ledger Nano SVU, Yoroi, and Firefox on Bloom, getting an error all the time. Should this be possible?" That's a good question, man. So thank you so much for the super chat, man. It means the world. If we can't get this figured out, please join the Discord server down below, and I or someone else will help you step by step get that done. You got to get your ADA staked, brother. So my first thought would be to download Ledger Live if you haven't already. So download Ledger Live, install the Cardano app on there. And once you have the Cardano app installed on Ledger Live, then I would download the Brave browser. And the Brave browser is a browser that actually has cryptocurrency in it. It blocks ads, pretty awesome. And then I would try it with the Brave browser instead and see if that works. Because usually Chrome and Chromium has more support than other ones. Kesprian said, Big Pay gave me 100 Bloom. Dude, Kesprian, you're one of the first people ever to get the Bloom token other than me, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Celtic said, turn off your VPN. I don't have one on, man. I don't have one on. I wouldn't be able to live stream to 600 people if I had a VPN on, man. Also, click that like button. Still 350. I'm angry. I'm upset. You know, I give you guys education. You give me likes. It's a trade, man. It's a trade. Any good sources on setting up my own stake pool? I don't know of any, man. I got to admit, I don't really agree with a lot of the ways that people set up their stake pools. Gary said, I voted and my dataless wallet disappeared for 10 minutes. That was shocking. Is that normal? That's not normal. I would submit that to IOG. There's an IOHK Zendesk help desk. I would submit that. That's not good. And but keep in mind, if your computer catches on fire, right? Keep in mind that dataless is just a view into the blockchain, right? It's peering in to the blockchain. Your funds are not. I'm getting a little too deep with this. I'll slow it down. You're viewing the blockchain, so your funds are really just tied to the mnemonic phrase, right? The mnemonic phrase is what has your funds. So if dataless catches on fire, your computer catches on fire, and your house burns down, as long as you have that mnemonic phrase, you're good to go, right? You can actually take that same mnemonic phrase and recover it into your ROI. And that better explains to you that you're essentially viewing, your keys that are in the blockchain with the mnemonic phrase using either your ROI or dataless, right? As an SBO, what specific keys do you have to save to recover your deposit? I would say your node keys. Really just your node keys, man. I think that's all you need for that. Bro, 50 likes ago. I think my likes might be behind. Either that or you guys are behind on clicking the like button, man. Smash it. I'm gonna get like a little button I can click that just puts something on the screen. You know what I mean? Just like it'd be pretty cool if I had like a cool little animation. So I can just stop saying it. Or maybe I can just put it in the corner. It really does do stuff with the algorithm though, man. I've compared it back and forth and it changes everything. Lock some tokens up, increase the treasury amount for able to funding instead of burning. That's essentially what we do, Trippy. That's essentially what we do. Beg Pay, you're a good man, but you're killing us. Coinbase listing ADA. I talked about Coinbase listing ADA for like 8 minutes, man. You just joined late. Do you believe that by listing ADA on Coinbase, the value of the coin will go up? I cannot answer that. That's financial advice, brother. It's financial advice. Who disliked this? Please dislike. I have haters, Hash Beats Cash. I have some haters, and they grow day by day. They grow day by day. You should see some of the tweets and stuff I get. People are so mean to me. It's pretty funny. At first it used to hurt my feelings, but eventually so many can't hurt you. Taylor said, hey champ, how did you get 50 million ADA in your pools? Just from the beautiful delegates of Bloom. All of you guys watching this today, man. And we were kind of, we were first too. We were here first, and we've been doing this for longer than anyone. We've been doing this as long as you could, essentially. So Anthony said, smash that like button 3 times. No, just once. It'll unclick it, I think. Do you franchise your SBO skills so someone can pay you for X amount of time? Yes. Email me at, let me type it in. Yep. So if you guys actually want someone to operate your stake pool for you, or you would like hourly consultation for your stake pool, I'm your guy. All you have to do is send me an email at, I think it's, I'm going to do this. It's just Peyton at bloompool.io. Alka says, I'll never understand how it is possible for people to hate you. It happens, man. Some people just, you know what I mean? Some people rub people the wrong way. You know, you hear someone, I mean, we all do it. It's just like you hear something that I say or something that I've said or a tweet that I've made, and you really form your whole opinion based on, you know, one day or one sentence that came out of my mouth, man. We all do it. I get it, man. People are going to hate me. It is what it is. Lewis said, Bloom Society. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I like the hype, man. Pedro said, do you think ADA can reach a $100 billion market cap this year? Loving the vids. Not financial advice. But lately, earlier this year, I would have told you, no, I don't. But who knows, man? Who knows? It wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. Not financial advice, though. You could lose all of your money. You know, the world could catch on fire tomorrow. Is ADA confirmed on Coinbase? It's not confirmed, but it's coming, man. I'll confirm it. It's coming. How does hitting the dislike button affect the algorithm? I don't know. Probably not good. Probably not good. I would say muy mal. Muy mal. Bad. Only up. Good. Good. Even Jesus got hate. I love that, man. I love that. Daniel said, sorry to repeat myself. No worries, man. Yeah, I'm going to miss some questions. So if I miss them, just repeat them. You know, just don't spam 5 in a row. That's what bothers me. Sorry to repeat myself. Minimum possible transaction of 1 ADA. That's a lot to Africa. Can this be changed in the protocol? Your thoughts about that? Yes, it can be changed in the protocol. I'm sure. Yeah, but 1 ADA, man, was, you know, 4 months ago wasn't much, you know, so this is something that we're all going to have to really grow. Greg said, hey, Big Pay, I keep learning more and more from your videos. Thank you, bud. Hey, thank you so much for showing up today, man. Like I was saying earlier, like I love Mondays because these AMAs, you know, so it's give and take, you know what I mean? You guys are giving me a lot. I really appreciate it, man. It's so fun. It's so cool that I can wake up and, you know, learn with you guys, because by explaining this stuff, you know, I am growing. And if you watched 7 months ago to what I was doing, I have grown personally so much from this YouTube channel and from interacting with you guys, man. So it's a beautiful thing, you know, that I can wake up and do this, and I get to wake up and think about, you know, these AMAs, you know, what I'm going to say in the beginning, and I get to plan out these podcasts, and it's like, it's cool, man. It's really cool. It's really cool. So thank you. Okay, Kasperian said, where can I send the intro music for your videos? Send it to me on Discord, man. I'm a picky guy, so don't get your feelings hurt if I don't like it. I'm very picky. How low do you think stake reward percentage will go in the next 5 years? It's a good question. I would say like 4%, 4 something percent would be my guess 5 years from now. Because transactions are going to be picking up, man. Who knows, it could be higher, but also you have to look at A0. You know, the A0 parameter could change. The function of A0 can change. So then the reward percentage would be different for then, you know. It would also be different depending on the pool that you're staking to, how much pledge they have, you know. That's a complex question that I can't really give you the answer. If everything stayed the same, I'd probably say 4%. Tiago said, Big Pay, is that lotus on your logo influenced by the black lotus from Magic the Gathering? No, it's not. It's not. Jeff said, what do you think about the minimum 1.48 ADA to send to the bundle with native tokens? I mean, it's pretty expensive, man. It's pretty expensive, I must admit, now that ADA is so high. But, you know, I'm not a scientist. I didn't research this for a while. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish. My guess would be limiting the amount of shit coins out there. So maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. You know, maybe it should be lowered a little bit. Maybe it should be cut in half, you know. That's something that I would need some more education on personally, is the intentions that they had prior to designing that fee, you know, for me to make a good judgment on where it should go or if it should stay. How low do you think the stake reward? Oh, I already read that one. Oopsies. Do you think the calculation for market cap should factor into staking? Bloom 4 delegator. So thank you so much for delegating to Bloom, man. You're the man. I don't think the market cap should calculate into staking, man. I think because we're measuring things in US dollars, and that's what we're all trying to get away from, you know. So someone said, when does the saturation drop to 32 million ADA pay? They've been saying this month for a while. but we haven't heard anything this month, and it's already the 8th. So, it wouldn't be very fun if they just said they're going to do it in a week. My guess is they're going to give us at least 4 epochs like they did last time. So I would say at the earliest, around the 28th, unless they just, hit us in the face. I have a question for you. Okay. Can I simply just send my ERG balance to Yoroi? You can, but you have to actually create a different wallet in Yoroi, and it's an ERG wallet. So you can use Yoroi, though. It's pretty cool. Peter said, AMAs are going fine, man. What do you mean? But thank you. Will I, as a delegator, get some PCT from Babel fee if my staple does this transaction? John, I don't think you should. Maybe. Daniel said, you need a poncho, bro. You know what I love? I love the alpaca one that he has, man. Like, it's so cool looking. I'm obsessed with that one, man. It's so sick. But okay, so back to you said, so should I get some money from the stake pool for the transaction fees? In my opinion, no, right? Because there's an inherent risk, John, that stake pool operators are going to have to hold these other coins, right? Because if you guys want to pay in some of these coins, the stake pool operator is going to have to provide liquidity of these coins, right? So if you have to hold a large amount, I don't think the delegates really should get paid, for the risk that I take from having to hold a shit coin, so. But if that's the way it works, then I don't really have an issue with it. But that's kind of where I'm coming from it. But really, it matters at the protocol level, and there's often more to this design than there is just like, oh, well, I think this. You know what I mean? There's obviously a lot more thought that goes into this stuff. Did you know that Charles has... Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Charles is charging 10% on a stake pool. I saw that. I kept seeing people, this is so funny to me. I kept seeing people say, this dude, this all ties back to Charles calling me greedy. Charles, multi-billionaire, charging the highest percentage. And people are like, oh, it's going to charity. And then I hear Charles on his AMA yesterday. He's like, you know what I'm going to do with that 10%? I'm not going to provide value to the blockchain. I'm going to do fun shit like wingsuiting. I just thought that was so funny, man. Hey, Pay, where would be a good place to start learning about the possibilities of ADA/Cardano for a caveman like myself? Here, you've made it, man. Ask me some questions. Also, Charles's AMAs. Jeff said, bro, you have a blank canvas behind you. I do, man. I do. I have some boxes behind me, too. Yeah, I'm going to get some stuff. What I really want is a big bloom. I want something bloom, man. Something colorful, something pretty. The only thing pretty I have for you guys are my shirts. I always try to wear a nice shirt. Sorry, I had to pause for a phone call. Why does the voting power in Catalyst not include the rewards from delegating? My vote power was less than that by that amount. It's a good question. I didn't know that was the case. I really didn't, so I can't answer that question. I'm sorry. Jeff said, SPOs should also be able to pair with liquidity providers, but yes, there's still be an inherent risk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if we have to take the risk, then that's where the payment should be to the risk taker. I can take a chunk of tax-free, so I'll get that on Ledger and delegate it to Bloom. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, everyone in America is getting $1,400. I think they just passed that. I think it just went through the Senate. So there's some free money. So my last stimulus check, I got $1,200, and it was pretty awesome because I got this $1,200 and I felt so slimy. I didn't really feel slimy, but it had this certain feeling to it that I really enjoyed. I took that $1,200 and I put it all into ADA, and it was right after the markets crashed. So I probably picked up ADA at like 5 cents. So that $1,200 that I put in is worth a good bit. That's actually where I got my 2 ADA. I paid $1,200 for 2 ADA, and now it's killing it. It's killing it, man. I'm really happy with that. Can we set up a Bloom block party in person? That'd be pretty sick, man. for full decentralization, 100% decentralization. Bloom Block Party. Charles is mellowing lately. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. He's happy. He's happy. Because 2021 is the year of Cardano, ladies and gentlemen. Someone said, so does that mean you get 10% rewards if you stake to his pool? No, that means he takes 10% of your rewards. It's quite the opposite. Peter said, I think 5% to 10% is totally okay. I think it's, yeah, I agree, man. I mean, Bloom was really one of the only stake pools that came out charging 5, you know, because we were looking at it from a price perspective, you know, so. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. Charge whatever you want, you know. We actually lowered our fees to 4%. Because we had to lower our pledge. And we thought that was fair because we were charging 5% because of our pledge, you know, but because we lowered it a little bit, we felt that it was fair to also lower the fees and also say thank you guys, man. Do you think Cardano needs something like a constitution or a general declaration or with principles, not a protocol for programmers, but some poetry? Hey man, I think the programmers need to get together with somebody like you and write that poem, man, because code is law. We're in blockchain, motherfuckers. We're in blockchain land. Code is law. I love that, man. I love saying that. Get a big flashy Bloom sign on the wall. That's what I want, man. That's what I want. Why does that look weird? Are you into bankroll flow? I don't even know what that is, so no. Who is easier to interview, Charles or Ben? That's a good question. I would say Charles because I had already interviewed Charles before, right? But at the same time, you know, I would say, or no, it was Charles was easier and Ben was harder because I hadn't interviewed him before. But no, Ben was actually much easier than I thought he was going to be. He's awesome, man. Jazzy said, are you going to get a Bloom logo tattoo? Man, I'm very, commitment gives me anxiety, man. My partner at Bloom, Anthony, is actually going to get a Bloom tattoo later this week, actually. So at least one of us are, you know. I'm just scared of, I don't know. I don't have any tattoos yet. I have an idea for a sleeve and dude, the sleeve's going to be so sick, man. But I've really been waiting years, you know, to really think more and more about the sleeve that I'm going to get, the artist that I'm going to use for it. So it's like, you know, tattoos are something that stick with you forever. So, you know, I would be very careful before I got one of those. From last AMA, Charles, I got the feeling that he's disappointed from the African. Yeah, he was disappointed, man. I do have my own birds. Man. Robbie said, the largest of peyton. What's up, Robbie? How you doing today, brother? Coming to learn about some Cardano? Hit me with some Cardano questions, Robbie. It's time to educate, man. Zach said, do you have any Bloom token videos? No, but I should make one. Good idea. Any interview with Ergo soon? It's been a while. I think, I don't know. It'll probably be a couple more months. I'll get it back on. Danny said, if code is law, it's important to be good code rather than bad code. Exactly. And it's also important to write your code in a language that's actually easily maintained and legible. And that's the, you know, the design behind Cardano with Haskell. ADA is not on Coinbase. Yes, I know it's not. Pay, simple question. Can I stake on Daedalus and also protect my ADA via hardware wallet? Yes, you can. You can actually stake on Yoroi or Daedalus and with Ledger. So, please click that like button. We're almost over the viewer count. We're at 475. There's 506 viewers here. So please click that like button. Let's get over 506. Be pretty sick. And then, okay, so what is Bloom? It's a good question, David. So Bloom is my stake pool. Bloom actually minted the 8th ever block on the Cardano blockchain. So we've been here from the beginning, and we're going to be here forever, man. We're here for Cardano. That's what we're passionate about. We don't really mess around with any other cryptocurrencies, man. Cardano's it. So it's just the stake pool that I operate, man. And you can earn high returns. You know, we've been killing it for a while. We have we've actually been here as long as you can be. So that's what Bloom is. It's my stake pool, man. It's where you can earn some returns. Professor Z said, are lion's mane or other mushrooms beneficial for older people? Yes, actually the only lion's mane studies ever done were on people that were 65 or older. I think it was on people with dementia. They gave them lion's mane. And I think it was fruiting body. It was specifically fruiting body. They gave them lion's mane because, as you know, the heracinomes, or not as you know, but as I know, the heracinomes in lion's mane actually cause neurogenesis in the brain. It's actually really cool. Like, you know, so it grows new synapses and helps you learn, you know. But they actually tested lion's mane out. It was a large amount, though. I want to say it was like 2 grams on people that were having trouble cognitively over 65, and it had a pretty big impact on them. And me personally, I take lion's mane every day. Lion's mane is one of my go-to supplements. I actually got some lion's mane for the background. You guys are going to watch me grow lion's mane in the background. I'm going to have a little thing, and you guys are going to see the fruiting bodies come out. But I personally like it fresh too. You know, it's because there's nothing like a lion's mane smoothie, man. You almost feel high after you drink it. Like, not in like I'm trippy, you know, but just in a euphoric, like, man, it's really good before a workout or after a workout, you know, because you're getting all those carbs. You kind of have to work out around it, but it's good for your brain, man. It's from the heracinomes. You should send an actual lotus flower to the top Bloom token holders. That'd be pretty cool, man. That'd be pretty cool. Can we vote on Catalyst with a hardware wallet? No, not yet. Not yet. Thanks for all of your info, Big Pay. I'm a 20 IT pro. So you've been doing IT for 20 years. You're killing it, man. And I'm working on ramping up a staking server. Thanks for your info. Considering doing YouTube videos. If I do, will you come on? Hell yeah, man. I'll come on your YouTube videos. Slim said, I grow mushrooms too. Hell yeah, man. It's funny that Cardano kind of attracts a certain type of mother hecker, man. You look like a guy who knows shrooms. Or knows his shrooms. What the fuck are you trying to say, Zach? Is it this tie-dye shirt? Is it with the wonky, or it's the other one? It's the other nipple. The wonky Vans logo? What is it, man? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I'm now in Bloom 5. Would it be better to swap to 4, as you said? No, man. I just pick a pool of the day, Albert. You're doing great in Bloom 5, man. They're all designed to pay the same rewards over time. Sometimes you'll get lucky for a month or so, but no, you're good, man. You're good. Hashbeats Cash says, I use lion's mane on the regular. Me too, man. Me too. Yeah, I take fruiting body extract, and then I also take mycelium. You know, the mycelium part is good for kind of overall general immunity, general health, whereas the fruiting body has more of the heracinomes that actually does the neurogenesis. Kevin said, any lion's mane supplement brands you can recommend. So be very, very careful when you're buying lion's mane. A lot of these lion's mane supplements come from China and don't do shit. So the one that I like is this one right here. I even have it on my desk. That shows you how much of a nerd I am. It's called Oriveda. It's bougie shit, man. I spend some money on my lion's mane supplements, man. You know, you got to treat your body. You got to eat right. You know, that's what you wonder what I splurge on. I splurge on supplements and food. You know, healthy food. You know, because what you put in is what you get. You know, I'm just very sensitive to food. So, but yeah, it's Oriveda, and it's really cool. They actually send you both the fruiting body extract and the mycelium. Just pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, man. It's pretty groovy. Okay. I need another question. I've been staking 5,000 ADA. Will have a return on 2 years if the price is maintained theoretically at $1. Dude, just take that number and times it by. Look up a compounding interest calculator. Type in 5,000 and then do 5.25% compounding yearly, and there's your number, brother. There's your number. James said, shiitake and oyster, baby. Dude, oyster mushrooms kill it. Oyster mushrooms kill it, man. I love the taste of oyster mushrooms. TJ said, lol, I was thinking the same thing the other day. This is so funny. There's a guy I'd burn one with. Are you talking about me, man? Thank you, TJ. It's a stoner compliment, man. It means the world to me. Coinbase listing. Oh, Bloom. It's already on. Oh, what? No, Sloom. I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that is. Lion's Mane, Bacopa, NMN, Resveratrol, Metformin. Right, you're on that. I don't know. Whenever I hear like NMN, Resveratrol, and Metformin, I always think of Dr. Rhonda Patrick, man. Hashpiece Cash says use Paul Stamets mushrooms. I don't like Paul Stamets mushrooms. It's just not enough. You know, it's not enough of the chemicals that actually give you the neurogenesis in there. Drop the Lion's Mane in chat. I'll tell you. I'm a Lion's Mane expert. How do you spell this? Okay, it's Ayurveda. I spelled that wrong. Ayurveda. There we go. There you go. Now we can all grow some synapses together. I've also found that Lion's Mane works better if you're learning. If you have something specific to learn, you know, that's how you build these new synapses. Because in your brain, like when you're growing new synapses, it's because you're learning, right? So in conjunction with things that do give you neurogenesis, like working out or sitting in the sauna, you know, you have to be learning, you know, or those synapses are just useless. You know, they don't grow as much. Himchu said, sorry, just popping in now. Did you talk about Fund 3 and some of the problems? Yes, I did. I did at the beginning of this, but essentially we're going to be given another chance to register to vote, so don't worry about it, man. I cannot believe everyone thought the shutdown on Coinbase was for the ADA. I know, too much hopium. I told you guys earlier, Charles is feeding us too much, man. Charles is feeding us too much. Motherfutter said, I used to stake 100K ADA to Bloom OG when you made it. I moved to Kaizen's pool because I like both of you. I'll be back soon. Hey, thanks, man. You know, I'll be your side piece. I appreciate your support, man. Can you explain how ADA staking model works? Confusing part for me is, let's say all of my ADA is staked, and where will the staking benefits come from? So there's a reserve, right? There's this reserve. So currently there's 31.5 billion ADA. Well, the limit, the total amount of ADA that there will ever be is 45 billion. So that difference, that limit, that gap, right, is what you're paid. So that's where the reserves come from. You're guaranteed that percentage right now. And as more people stake, they also get that percentage. So what it does is it eats the rewards a little bit faster, right? But it does not lower your rewards. Upcoming Whisper said, temporary change from Bloom token to Shroom token in honor of this amazing chat. Okay, I'm 8 minutes late, but no constitution is needed for protocol. If you want to adopt the protocol, build a foundation for a constitution. That's what freedom you have. Countries will do this soon. Dave said, big pay. Do you ever give any other cryptocurrency time of day? Or is it only ADA because we're all balls deep in it? I'm definitely balls deep in ADA, that's for sure. Lately I've come around to Bitcoin. I always beefed with Bitcoin in the past because I wasn't looking at it in the right way. I was very short-sighted with my perspective. But I've been giving Bitcoin more time of day lately. And also, it's really about it, man. Bitcoin, I have a little bit of ERG. You know, I'm kind of your Cardano basic bitch, to be honest with you. Like you know those old starter packs? I am the Cardano starter pack. You know, I got a little bit of ERG, a little bit of BTC. You know, I don't hold any ETH. You know, I'm just Cardano starter pack, man. Also potential to mitigate dementia. Yeah, I saw that. That's the study I was quoting earlier. Between last week and these weeks, market grew by 150 billion based on coin market stats. The spike will continue. It could. Ferris said, the only thing they can ever take in your rewards. You never lose your coins. Exactly. Crypto said, I just did more research on liquid finance. I'm bullish. Looking forward to it. Hell yeah, man. I do chaga extractions. Dude, you guys are so funny, man. I mean, seriously. I've looked at doing lion's mane extractions. That's so funny, man. It's hilarious. I love that, you know, we've come together. You know what I mean? I got people in my chat talking about lion's mane and doing chaga extractions, you know? Our minds are all in the same place. I'm still a little confused, but I haven't researched. What are you confused about, man? Get these questions popping. We still got a little bit of time. I said, can every stake pool be risk-free? Is there any phishing or scams, right? So stake pools can take your rewards, but not your coins. And I mean, the phishing, you know, maybe if you click their website, they could get you, but delegating to a pool, there's no risk other than losing your rewards, you know, so just delegate with an operator that you trust. Tertullian said, Charles is just wrong about the burn. He sounds so clueless. Less coins equal to push price up, which means I can get rich faster. Why is Charles so clueless on this? Because we're not trying to get rich. That's not why we're here, man. We're trying to change the world, you know, and that's essentially what he says, is if you're just here trying to, I mean, that's the thing. That's what coin burns are for, right? I burn the coins today. I make the traders a bunch of money, and they don't give anything back to the ecosystem. They make their money and they leave, right? So why should we burn our tokens? So whose tokens do you burn? For you, so you can make some fucking money, so then you can just go, I don't know, buy whatever you buy. You know what I mean? It's pointless, man. It's just like a useless argument and a waste of our time to even think about. JT said, pay as a Cardano OG. Those early ITN videos were so helpful, man. It's cool to hear you all the way back from the ITN vids, man. It was so long ago. So long ago. Have to go pay. Enjoy your live stream. See ya. See you, man. See ya. First time commenting. Been a fan for a while. I've been accumulating ADA since 2018. Average net cost is 5 cents. You're killing it, man. You're killing it. Anthony said, are we giving away some Bloom tokens? So we got a little bit more sophisticated. So if you guys haven't already, what you can do is you join the Discord server down below. This is how you enter the giveaway. 5 people will be picked. So what you do, you come over here, you click Discord, you join it, and then once you're in the Discord, you go to Bloom tokens right here. And then in the Bloom tokens, you react with this button right here. It's like you just click it. It's like a ta-da. Once you react with that, you're entered. So I see some of you guys reacting to the second one down here. You will not get picked for the giveaway if you react to the one down here. It has to be the one up here. You know, we're sophisticated now. We have high tech. You know, I had a team of engineers building this giveaway software for you. So, you know, use it. I did that like 10 minutes before the live stream, the giveaway thing. Lion's mane minds think alike. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Levante said, I'm quite new here. What does delegating mean? So when you delegate to a stake pool, you're essentially saying that you will complete my percentage of transactions in the network for me. But you're also decentralizing the network at the same time. So it's important that you do delegate. And by delegating, you actually earn 5.25% of your returns a year from the ADA that you delegate, right? So what you do is you pick a stake pool, you delegate your ADA to that stake pool in the wallet, and you earn 5.25% from that. But it is important that you delegate. I actually run a stake pool. If you're looking for someone to delegate to, it's called Bloom. My grandma's calling. I love that. It will change the world. That's what we're trying to do, man. That's what we're trying to do. Effing greedy humans. Ask for the token burns. I know, man. I know. And Charles's AMA said that he was interested in working with Polkadot. I think there'd be a good product between Gavin and Charles, but where do you think Polkadot could fit in? That's a good question. It's a good question. That's kind of what Charles was asking too, is I don't know. I wish psilocybin was allowed in CA. Proven treatment for chronic cluster headaches. I am now wondering if studies were done on lion's mane as a possible treatment now. I haven't seen any, man. But yeah, it is pretty crazy, you know, the image that psilocybin has in society. Okay, so do you think Charles's staple rats can get saturated? He will create another? I don't know. He could. Pay, you're awesome. Any suggestions for websites keeping track of crypto taxes? Taxman cometh. He is coming, man. I don't know any good sites. I should. Zion said, did you take the red pill or blue pill, bro? What do you think? What do you think, Zion? Do I have to answer that question? Pennywise says, Pay, when do you think we'll be able to store BTC and ETH in our dataless wallets? I'm hoping this year, man. I'm hoping this year. How does taxes work with staking? In the United States, it's taxed as income tax. In the future, we'll be able to use Cardano for ADA to buy houses. Could happen, man. Could happen. I was a little annoyed with Charles' AMA. I read a lot of good questions in the chat, but I would prefer to him address what he prefers. It's his AMA, man. It's his AMA, you know. Dear Repay, I have to go. Thanks for answering my question. No problem, man. Yeah, I'm going to be heading out here soon. I'll probably do another 5. I'm going to head out of here. Had a lot of fun today. I appreciate you guys all coming by. Make sure you click that like button on the way out. Yo, Pay, what's up? Thanks for getting me up. Can you shill my pool? I'm not shilling your pool, man. Heck out of here. Good to see you, Pay. Got some catching up to do. It's good to see you too, man. It's good to see you too. Anthony said, Pay is the red pill dealer now. Okay. Is that how you feel? Zion said, ha ha ha, not really. I just wanted to ask. Yeah, you knew the answer to that question. Whatever the answer to that question may be. Do you think Charles has too many people now to do live AMAs? Maybe when he just needs a site to submit questions and he answers the video. I nearly had a seizure from that chat speed. Yeah, it was pretty nuts. No, I think it's fine. He'll just pick ones he likes and he can stop it and read them and then stop it and read them. You know, I had 1,000 people here last week and it was like, whew. Moon June said, didn't I hear Charles say last night that Coinbase could be a year or two after the IPO? No, that's not what he said. He specifically said, it's funny that I remember this with such clarity. He said that oftentimes it takes about 2 years for your company to not be a mess after an IPO. I'll see you later, Aha. I appreciate you coming by today, man. Infor said, I'd like to see Charles a bit less political. My life savings are on the line. Crypto is inherently political, man. There's no avoiding it. Charles has ruffled some feathers when he tweeted his steak pic and said, friends don't let friends be vegan. He's right, though, man. He's right, though. I mean, 94% of the people that are on the vegan diet are vitamin D deficient. Friends don't let friends be vegans. My opinion. Could tokens be minted that will expire and burn themselves on a certain date? Yes. Yes. Familiar with ADA Angels? I've been on ADA Angels. I have. Yes, I'm familiar. I have $1,500. Which coin should I? It's financial advice, man. It's financial advice. You know, be careful. Be careful with your monies. $1,500 is at least from what that guy told me, is a lot of money in Pakistan. So be careful, man. Jesuit, hello. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. We're going to be closing out soon, but I really appreciate it, man. Can you guys do me a favor? If you have time, I've been making TikToks, you know, with Bree from Bloom. And if you guys could follow our TikTok, you know, we just started the channel. So it's, you know, it takes time to build these things up. So I'm going to send a link in chat. This is one I made yesterday. The internet's a scary, scary place. That's loud. So this video I'm about to send in, if you guys could, please click this and like it. I would really appreciate it, man. It's how to secure your crypto. It's how to stay safe with your ADA, man. I thought it was a pretty good video. You know, these videos are a bit different, you know, so essentially what I have to do is, you know, take everything that I do education and sum it up quickly, fastly. And TikTok's much more clickbaity, right? So it's a different thing I'm trying to do. There's going to be a lot of mistakes. There's going to be a lot of learning, but if you guys could, please click that link, give that channel a follow, you know, like it, watch some of the videos, man. It would support me so much. So Samuel said, I don't use TikTok, man. I didn't use TikTok either. You know, it's for business. I had to, so I've watched this big age demographic shift in YouTube and the age demographic has actually shifted towards people that use TikTok, right? So, you know, it is what it is. You know, I got to spread ADA adoption and education. You know, that's my job. It's my job. I'm 43. I don't use TikTok, man. I honestly, I literally downloaded TikTok to do this. So I know where you guys are coming from, man. But, you know, it's unfortunate, but we have to use these new platforms. Speaking of clickbait, win Coinbase. I love that, man. Soon. Braveheart Stakepool said, when Bree on pay interview, get her and Anthony on to get to know the team. So I have had Anthony on before, but Bree's going to come on soon for sure. Maybe during an AMA of sort. It'd be cool to have all of us on as well. It'd be pretty sick. Be pretty awesome. Are you still here, Bree? Can we get a Breeze here in the chat? J-Bro said, TikTok has good info. It does, man. It does. Especially, like, I've been seeing some financial YouTubers on there. Like he also said, just look at the good shit. Don't stay away from the dancing girls. It's like anything, man. Your feed is really relying on what you know. If you just have your feed all girls shaking their butts, you know, it's not good for your brain. But having your feed all like educational stuff, that's good, man. It's good. Recommended number of relay nodes per producer node, 1 to 2, man. You know, if you have multiple producers, you know, you're not really doing much better by having a bunch of different relays. You're doing a great job, I think, on TikTok. Same with your chick. She's not my chick, but she does do a great job. I agree with you, man. How did you get into the field of crypto? My buddy showed me. Someone actually sent me some BTC for my Minecraft server when I was 14 years old. Nick said, keep it up, man. I'm sure you'll succeed with YouTube or TikTok. All the best, man. Thank you so much, man. All the best to you too, brother. I wish great things to you and your family, man. I can't tell you what to invest in, man. So I'm going to go ahead and head out for the day. I had a fun AMA. It was great. If you guys can do anything, or not, if you guys can do anything, this is why I have to log out. I've been going too long. If you guys could do something for me, would be just click that little TikTok, give that a like, follow it. It really does support me. It's something new that I'm doing, and we're trying to push education on there. So when I read your question when I'm explaining myself. So by pushing my videos out on there, what you're doing is you're pushing these videos out to normal crypto users on TikTok, and there's not a big Cardano, you know, presence on there. So I'm really trying to, you know, be that presence and be a good presence. You know, I don't want to make videos about ADA going to $50 like BitBoy Crypto, calling them out. Fuck BitBoy Crypto. It's not cool, man. You don't say $50 price tags, man. That's how you get people to lose their money, man. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. But I'm just trying to spread education on there. Some of it's going to be more clickbaity. It kind of has to be, you know, because that's the name of the game on there. But yeah, if you guys could just click that link and support me, I really would appreciate it. I appreciate you guys all coming to this live stream today. It was sick, man. I had so much fun. These are getting cooler and cooler as time goes on. But yeah, life's good. We're all growing. I'm sure you guys see me growing. If you made it to the end of this video, please, and obviously you guys made it to the end, you're still here, but if you're watching this not live and you made it to the end, type in, I made it to the end. I'm the man. Because you are the man if you did that, man. And so are you guys. I see a lot of you here from the beginning. So it's awesome, man. Thank you guys so much. What's up, Burton? Have a nice day too, man. James, have a nice day. Zion, have a nice day. Grateful, I hope you have a nice day, man. Anthony said, you guys can do anything, man. Just believe. Good AMA, bro. He's right. Manifest that destiny, motherfuckers. See you guys, Samuel. See you, One Trippy. Jeff, see you, man. See you, TJ. I appreciate you guys all so much, man. You guys are the man. This is so fun. Love you.